Bismillah. Right, we discussed in the last class up to sharing horizontally, vertically, and vertical direction, horizontal direction. The translation was pending. Right, a few additional questions we shall see. Suppose if the question is rotate 60 degrees in the counterclockwise direction, then what is to be done if it is to be rotated, the image is to be rotated 60 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. We know that this will rotate in the clockwise direction, therefore this should be sine theta. Here it is minus sine theta. If you want to rotate in the counterclockwise direction, this should be minus sine and this should be plus sine. And all the values are in terms of degrees, therefore we have to first make a transform matrix and we have to apply the transform on the image. Right. So I have taken this one since we want 60 degrees, therefore cos d. Cos will normally give in terms of radians, cos d, cos degrees. And since we want in counterclockwise direction, I have taken this as minus d, this as plus sine d, cos d. Right, I made a transform matrix and this I apply the transform on the image, and let us show the image which is rotated 60 degrees in the counterclockwise direction. I have not taken the image, therefore I will take the image. I am read the cameraman .tiff is the image, and let us show the image also. Therefore figure I am show the actual image, and let us give the title, this was the original image. Right, let us run this and see this. This is my original image and this is rotated 60 degrees in the counterclockwise direction. Alright, the next question is shear 60% vertically. Alright, along the vertical direction we have to apply the shearing. Therefore you know that for vertical shearing this should be 1 beta 0. Therefore here 60% means I will apply 1.60001 and I apply the transform. Right, I have taken the MATLAB. I will delete all these things and let us this line I want, so I will take it here, and these lines I delete and I apply this one, Control C, and let us apply it here. Right, 60% along the y, therefore this is 0.6, and no along the x direction, where I apply first I make a transform, then I apply the transform on the image and I show the transformed image. Let us run this. See that this one is rotated, this is sheared 60% in the vertical shearing along y. This is sheared 60% vertical. Right, that completes the shearing. The next question is create a transform matrix such that it scales 3 horizontally, therefore, and it scales 2 vertically. Therefore my matrix is Sx equal to 3 and Sy is equal to 2, which moves 750 degrees along the right and 350 along down. Therefore this one is 750, 350. I will show again for your reference. For the scaling I apply this one. For the scaling this one is 3 and along the y direction it is 2, and the translation is 750 along the x and 350 along the y. Therefore my delta x is equal to 750 and delta y is equal to 350, and for the scaling here I apply this one is equal to 3 times and this one equal to 2 times. Therefore my matrix becomes 300, because 3 units along the horizontal and 2 units along the vertical direction, 750 along x, 350 along down. Right, let us make this matrix and let us see whether it is moving. Therefore, let us take this one, and first I created a transform matrix. Then I apply a transform matrix. I get T4 and I apply the T4 on the image, and I show the store the data in out4 with x data, y data as my range for x and y, and I show the actual image and I show the transformed image. So this image is not required. Right, if we run this one, then you can see that this is my actual image, and this one is scaled 3 times along the x direction. It is scaled 3 times along the x direction, and it is scaled 2 times along the y direction. It is scaled, then it is moved 750 along the x. Therefore, see that this is 600, this one is 700, and this one is 750. So it is moved 750 along the x direction and 350 along the y direction. See that this one is 400 and this one will be around 350. So the image is scaled and the image is translated, shifted 750 along x and to 350 along y. So this completes almost all the things where we can have the scaling or clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation, sharing along the x or y direction. You can form a vertical mirror reflection either vertically or horizontally by controlling this as -1 or this as -1, and you can change along x and y using the delta x and delta y. Right, so this has given a basic understanding of the geometric transform on the image. Suppose if the transform is 1 1 1, which is an identity matrix, therefore the image will remain as such without any change. Right, therefore this axis equal to R2, that means it generates this axis automatically, and the second one is axis is equal to on, because it shows the values of this image. Right, this one has given a simple understanding of all the transforms which are applied on the image. Again, to recall, here I can say that the scaling can be done either by means of transform matrix or simply by using the ImResize command. Likewise, the rotation can be achieved either by ImRotate or by means of transform. Likewise, the vertical reflection we can get by means of flip upside down, and the horizontal reflection we can get by making this is equal to -1 or by flipping left to right. And of course, the translation we have got only by movement of along the how much is to be moved along x and how much it is to be moved along y. Right, these are the simple questions which forms the geometric transforms on the image, geometric operations on an image. All right, remaining we shall see in the next video. Please do subscribe and please write the comments. Your criticism will help me to improve. Thank you so much. We shall meet in the next video. Thank you.